Rightio guys, I'm Matt Hanso and these are supplements I believe every runner should be taking. I would say the first one, which is going to be more just like an overall well-being one, would be ZMA, zinc magnesium aspartame. Very sus origins of the supplement. It actually was developed by a US steroid company, but they kind of made it so that all their kind of juiced up bodybuilders would take it as a supplement. So obviously steroids can make you immunocompromised, and they would take it to make sure they're recovering well and they're sleeping super well. So it's basically just a supplement that's got heaps of magnesium, heaps of zinc. Magnesium's got a lot of muscle recovery properties. It's got a lot of properties to help you with sleep as well. So that's a pretty non-negotiable to take magnesium. I think everyone should take magnesium, runner or not. And then zinc as well is a really good supplement to take for immunity. I guess the benefit of taking ZMA is it has it all in the one capsule. It also has vitamin B6, which is really important with kind of energy and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would say ZMA, super important. Could be something that's really easy to take as it's kind of got all within the one bundle. You can get it really cheap as well, like $20 for a bottle. And I would just take the recommended serving each day. So I think it's like 3 capsules. Take it 30 minutes before bed. Cool, I would say the second kind of non-negotiable supplement I'd be taking as a runner would be creatine. Creatine is well known for its, I guess, anaerobic benefits, but it's also got a lot of really good benefits that us as runners could really, I guess, benefit from, including stuff like just muscle recovery. Even those anaerobic benefits are really good. It can help buffer lactate, which is kind of like we're in the business of buffering lactate for as long as we can, especially in more those kind of middle distance, 1500, 5k, 10k kind of events.
Yeah, I agree. I think chances are if you are in the NCAA, like, you will be able to run a 26-second 200 if you're just running one 200. So it's more about how fresh you are when it's 200 to go or 400 to go. That's what makes the difference. So
yeah, definitely something I would think about supplementing. There's heaps of different supplements on the market as well. I would take creatine monohydrate, which is pretty much like the basic one, and you can get it in capsules, powder. It all goes down the same. If you're running Gold Coast and you maybe want a little bit of a performance benefit, there has been proof that you can take it like acutely for 5 days. You have to take quite a high dose. It'd be 5 days of taking 20 grams a day, which is a lot more than the kind of usual 5 grams a day that someone like myself who's been supplementing it for a while takes. But yeah, definitely something that if you're in the build up to Gold Coast and you're like, why not? Just make sure you drink a lot of water, because it does kind of absorb a lot of water in the body. But apart from that, creatine I think should also be a non-negotiable, just for its recovery benefits, those anaerobic benefits, and that lactate buffering benefits, and the way it links with this next supplement we're about to talk about. So I mentioned creatine just before. What really works well with creatine is BetaAlanine. BetaAlanine is also very, well-known like gym supplement. It's in a lot of pre-workouts, that kind of thing. If you've taken pre-workout before and you get those tingles, that's actually caused from the beta-alanine. It's one of the side effects. You do have to take quite a lot of it. You have to take 6 grams a day. But I guess the benefit with beta-alanine is it increases muscle kerosene, which is kind of very directly related to the accumulation of lactate, which obviously we're in as I said, the business of trying to buffer lactate as best to our ability. Also suffer recovery as well. This is something you can take every day with creatine. I've actually got a supplement at the moment. It's from Ghost, which is a very well-known pre-workout company. It's like a muscle builder. So it's got beta-alanine and creatine in the same supplement, and it is sour watermelon flavor, which I kind of like. It's quite a delightful drink. Same thing. With creatine, you do want to kind of take it very consistently. The best benefits come after taking it for over 60 days. But it's one of those things that, once I started really fiddling around with creatine and beta-alanine, that's when I kind of saw a lot of strength improvements in the gym, and also kind of, as we kind of touched on before with light speed, I've had, a lot of improvements in that aspect as well. And I do think that these 2 supplements have kind of, definitely helped, or definitely hasn't hindered it. So the best way to take it, if you don't like those tingles you get, because most people will get tingles after about 2 to 3 grams, and I'm telling you to take 6 grams a day. You can space it out, by the way, so you can take it throughout the day, but the best way to have it is through a sustained release model. So there's a product by Thorne, which is sustained release beta-alanine, and obviously sustained release just means that it's not just going to hit the bloodstream straight away. It's actually going to obviously be a bit more sustained in the way it's kind of released throughout, and that's where the body's going to absorb it a lot better. So that'd be my recommendation. You're going to take 6 grams a day. You can take sustained release would be the ideal method, but yeah, no, stack creatine and beta-alanine together, and yeah, that's honestly what we're looking for. That's like the perfect mixture. Super well researched, super scientifically backed, so yeah, you can definitely trust my source. Sweet. So now moving on to some, like, I guess these ones aren't non-negotiable. These are stuff that I fiddle around with that have had, I guess, scientifically backed I guess reasonings as to why you should take it, but it's not one of those things that I would say like you have to take. One of them being L-citrulline. So L-citrulline is one of the, I guess, few things that make up nitric oxide. Most people have kind of heard about nitric oxide through beetroot juice. There was that whole craze a few years ago where everyone was taking beetroot juice before they raced, all that kind of stuff. And that was because they had a lot of L-citrulline, a lot of L-arginine, all these kind of components that make up nitric oxide. What is nitric oxide? It basically just improves, if you supplement it, it improves blood flow, which obviously is quite important, where, yeah, we're not just in the, I guess, the business of shuttling lactate, we're also in the business of shuttling oxygen as efficiently throughout the body as we can. So anything that can help with that is obviously going to be of big benefit to us. With L-citrulline, you need to take 6 grams of it, and you can take it acutely. So acutely means you can just kind of take it in one-off doses. There is a little bit of research coming out about potentially stacking it over, taking it consistently, but you shouldn't take it for more than, I think I read, 3 months at a time, consistently that is. There is another component as well, which you can't really take orally. There's no proven benefits of taking orally, and that's L-arginine. And very sus supplement. L-arginine is unfortunately been used a lot within our sport, probably not ethically, but yeah, no, that is also something that, I mean, there is a little bit of stuff that might prove how you can take it orally and how it can kind of maybe have an effect, but L-citrulline has definitely been proven, L-arginine not so much. Rightio, my last kind of supplement that definitely has a lot of benefit, and this one has been around since like the 80s, and it was really big on the Tour de France actually. It's sodium bicarbonate. Most people know as Bicarb Soda, which most people would just have in their household. What if I told you it can help you buffer lactate, but it will make you poo yourself? So there is definitely a lot of research on its, I guess, ability to buffer lactate really well. I guess to explain it a little bit, obviously like pH has a lot of things to do in your blood, pH levels, and I guess it increases hydrogen ions, which buffers it quite well. Sodium bicarbonate, how much do you need to take? You need to take 0.3 grams per kilo of body weight. So for me, I'm 70 kilos, so I need to take 21 grams. 21 grams is quite a lot of bicarb. That's probably like a tablespoon and a half, right? And you kind of like shovel it in. And I have been okay with it in the past until Launceston. I took it before Launceston where I ran 30-12, and fill in the dots. It wasn't great. It wasn't a great experience. Honestly, wouldn't really recommend. But if you do supplement Bicarb Soda with, or like sodium bicarbonate with a very high dense carb source, something like a gel, even like a drink mix, it can kind of disrupt some of those GI issues you might experience. Definitely play around with it in practice or in your workouts before you implement it in a race. I found that capsules were a really good way to do it, and you can space out the time you do it as well. So for bicarb, you can do it 3 hours before the race, and you can do it from 3 to 2 hours. So if you, instead of just doing it all at once, you can kind of like slowly take it, which might also kind of mitigate those GI issues that you might experience. But a very proven supplement, just one of those things that be very careful with, because you don't want to poo yourself in a race. Rightio, thank you for listening to me yap for quite a while about running and all things about, I guess, the science behind it. If you want to learn more about kind of what I'm up to and I guess my progression through my learnings and all that kind of stuff, I'm really active on social media, particularly Instagram. Matt Hanso is where you'll find me. I might make some YouTube videos again, but Instagram is where you'll find me. Go like my reels, and if you have any questions about anything, I'm pretty active with replying as well, so feel free to send me a DM and I'll get back to you the best I can.